And hello again, BNJ High School students. Let's continue reading through more listening scripts, so listen carefully and let's answer some questions. Number 12. Where do you want to go, ma'am? Adams Street, near the Sears Tower. Are you new in Chicago? No, I have been here on business since last year. Do you like it here? Yes and no. I like people's honesty and hospitality to foreigners. What don't you like? Well, everyone is always in a hurry. You're right. And what do you think of our weather? Summer's nice, but winter's too cold and windy. By the way, do you like taxi driving? What do you think about your job? Well, I meet a lot of interesting people. I enjoy talking to them. So, where would you hear this conversation? So where does this conversation take place? This conversation takes place in a taxi cab. So in which city is this dialogue taking place? In which city? In Chicago. Do you know what Chicago is called? Do you know what its nickname is? It's called the Windy City because it can be a very windy city. And it's on a big lake called Lake Michigan. So, I have been here, have PP, I have been here on business. So on business, here on business, be here on business. Since when? Last year. The Sears Tower is one of the tallest buildings in the world, although it changed its name. I like people's what? Honesty, so they tell the truth, and hospitality. Hospitality is how welcoming and giving people are in their homes or in restaurants as well. Restaurants, hotels, homes. Welcoming attitude. Okay, so let's continue with number 13. So I think we have to choose which one of these is not correct. Okay, so let's again, number 1 under 13. Didn't I tell you to water the flowers in the garden? Oh, sorry, Mom. I'll do it right now. Good morning. May I help you? I'd like to get some flowers for my friend. Number 3. Where would you like this plant? Let's put it on the table. Number 4. Who broke this vase? You did? It wasn't me, Mom. I didn't do anything. Number 5. Can you help me clean the house? Sorry, Mom. I'm busy doing my homework now. So actually, all of these are correct, so I don't know. Anyway, let's look at them closely. Water the flowers in the garden. So when you give plants water, you water them. I would like to get some flowers for my friend. To get in this sentence means to buy. I am busy doing. Be busy doing. I am ing my homework. So now, be verb ing. All right, let's continue with number 14. Did you have your tennis lesson today? No, my coach canceled our lesson. Will you have your lesson tomorrow then? Yes, we'll have it tomorrow morning. Great. Did you finish reading the books you borrowed from the library? Yes, I've already read them. Then don't forget to return your books to the library today. If you don't return them today, you'll have to pay late fees. So who do you think is talking here? Perhaps a mother or father and his or her son. So did you finish past question. Did you finish reading? Finish reading. Finish what? Finish reading. So finish something. The books you borrowed. You borrowed. Borrowed or checked out. Checked out from the library. From the library. If you don't return them today. If you don't return them today. You'll, you will. So if, present, future. You'll have to, you must pay late fees. Late fees is money that you pay if something is late. Money you pay if it's late. Also known as a fine. A fine. All right, number 15. Andrew, I sure hope you'll keep in touch while you're back home. Of course I will. I'll email you. Great. Oh, here, I have a little going away present for you. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. Can I open it now? Yes, go ahead. It's nothing special. Just a book. California lifestyles. Wow, the photos are beautiful. I'll read it on the plane. So, where is Andrew going? Where is Andrew going? He is going back home. He is going back home. And what does he receive? What does he receive? He receives a going away present. So what is a going away present? It's a present you give to someone, or a present you receive when a person is leaving, moving, or leaving town, traveling. A going away present. A present when someone goes away. Or a present you receive when you're going away. And when I came to Korea, I got going away presents too. So, it's a nice way to remember people when you leave them. It's a nice way to remember people when you leave them. All right, number 16. Hi, Mom. Sorry I'm late. It's 11:40 p.m. You'd better have a good reason, Steve. I do, Mom. I was at the police station. At the police station? Did you do anything wrong? Of course not, Mom. I helped someone. A man was hurt and I found him. I called 911. But why didn't you call me? I didn't have time to call. I'm proud of what you did tonight, but next time, call home. So why didn't Steve call home? Why didn't Steve call home? Because he didn't have time to call. So didn't have time. Have time to call. And why was he late? Why was he late? Because he helped someone. A man was hurt and he found him. So he called 911. 911. What is 911? It's an emergency number. In Korea, you dial 119. In the United States, you dial 911. I'm proud of. Be proud of what you did tonight. What you did tonight. All right. And number 17. Sandra works at the theater. She helps people find their seats and make sure that everything is in order during the performance. Today, an elderly man comes to see the opera. He cannot find a seat because the theater is so big and crowded. He approaches Sandra and asks her for help. She asks him to show her his ticket. She looks at his ticket and finds his seat is on the other side of the theater. In this situation, what would Sandra most likely say to the elderly man? So what do you think Sandra is most likely to say to the elderly man? She could tell the elderly man that his seat is on the other side of the theater and that she will show him the way. She will show him how to get to his seat. How to get to his seat. Approaches, so he approaches or comes up to Sandra. Approaches, comes up to. Crowded. What is crowded? What does crowded mean? Many people. It's filled with many people. Elderly. What does elderly mean? It means old. It's a nice way to say old when you're talking about people. An old person is an elderly person. All right, good job. And that is the end of this video. So see you next time. Goodbye.